Lord. Okay, no man, why understand me? Some say it has become almost normalized to accept bad customer service in Jamaican restaurants. Is it true? Is it true?
Not always.
Most?
Not always.
Most time? Are you surprised if you get good customer service?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Surprised if you get bad customer service?
Yeah.
Really?
In these days, because you hear that there's so much training that's going on. In these days, yes.
All right. Well, before we go to our guest, CEO of Sugar Lifestyle, Gabrielle Burgess, we're going to take a look at what our social media poll had to say on this topic. So let's see. Instagram is where we went. Rude behavior, 8%. Okay, how does poll go now? This is of 100. Unwarranted delays, 13%. Poor communication, 10%. All of the above, hey, 69%. Okay. Facebook say rude behavior, 8%. Unwarranted delays, 16%. Poor communication, 20%. All of the above, 54%. Hold on, that's a Twitter poll there?
This is the Twitter.
That's a Twitter poll. All right, so you can see the Twitter poll there.
Yeah.
And
No, I
the
think
Facebook
this
I
is
just
the Twitter
gave.
poll coming up.
I want to ask Gabrielle if she's surprised. Are you surprised at those numbers?
No, I'm not surprised.
Not at all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Gabrielle.
Miss Gab, tell us what you do in this space. You rate and review. How did you start doing this?
Well, I was at one of the establishments in Kingston, and I was with my husband, and we were sitting down. You know, we're discussing like who has the best burger, right? And then we were told to visit this place for the best burger, and it was not that great. I'm like, we need to hold these places accountable, you know, because when they ask us, you know, we expect to go there and have this great experience and it to be a salivating, scrumptious burger, and it just was not. And then we even saw a popular, you know, Jamaican dancehall artist come, and then he became hungry, miserable.
Oh, cross.
Right? So we were on a site now, and then we're like, we should do reviews, you know, you should do the reviews. I was like, really? And then that's how it kind of just started.
So the burger was not great and the customer service was not great?
It was just subpar.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And so you started doing these reviews and they started to resonate?
Yes.
Yeah, because many Jamaicans have had bad experiences.
Yes, they have. But I always try and balance the reviews, so that's why persons appreciated my reviews. Like if I said, okay, the chicken was bland, you know, but they complimented it with a great, tasty house-made sauce. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't just try and drill everybody.
What I find is also depends on who you are. Sometimes maybe a very popular
That may play a factor as well,
Yeah.
but usually I'm not that dude when I go into the restaurants. And I usually do not make reservations in my name, like especially now that I may have gained some traction. But in earlier days especially, no, they would not know.
So tell me generally what your findings have been, high level.
Well, really and truly, I would like to employ sugar tips, SUGA and L for the lifestyle. It starts with how you enter. How are you received? I believe they should smile and they should greet you with...
they should be there.
Yeah, they should
Somebody
be there.
should be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
Before
go
they
inside,
smile, they need to be there. Yes.
present.
Yes.
Somebody needs to definitely be present. A lot of times persons have reservations. They walk into the restaurant and there's nobody there to greet them or seat them.
For minutes on end. Yeah, okay.
So smile, you know, look professional, you know, greet you with their name, you know, but be courteous as well. You know, they need to loosen up a bit.
Okay.
And then usher you to your seat. Don't just probably beckon and say, go and sit over there. And, you know, you're not really sure where to go. The table needs to be cleaned. Cleanliness is important, right? It starts from even the parking and then going inside. All of these are taken into account, the bathrooms, everything. And, you know, usher you to your seat and issue the menus right away. You know, you don't want to be there and then they're running all over the place. They're not prepared for you. And they need to be knowledgeable about the menu, the items that they have and don't have. Just tell us right away. Don't let my heart set on lamb chops and there's no lamb chops, you know what I mean? You can't tell me 5-10 minutes later. So things like that. And then, of course, give us some time to peruse the menu after the fact, but not too much time. And then attend to us. You know, come to us periodically, not too much, you know, and ask for feedback. You know, be attentive through the service, give us updates. So sometimes a long waiting time may not affect you as much if they're attentive. And, you know, it's all about their personality. You know, it soon come, the chef really working on it for you. And sometimes it means to help the gentleman out. They might be on a first date. And, you know, the good waiters, the trained waiters that, you know, translate this into their service, they're going to be kind of just looking out to the side of the eye and say, boy, boss, you might need a little help now for this, you know, moment in silence, and come by, everything all right? And probably give a little joke and then leave again. And you never know, that might be that couple's restaurant to go to all the time.
Same ask you up front how you feel about what we said, but from what you've found, this is right across the board, or we're better than we're not better?
I think it deteriorated after COVID.
Or it got worse after COVID?
Yes. A lot of persons migrated, gone on the cruise ships for better opportunities, so staff retention is an issue to keep good staff. And then when they train the staff, they may not keep them. And then they lack motivation. Times are harder. So they may need to give more, you know, monetary compensation rather than put their picture up on a plaque and say Employee of the Month. That's not really helping the family.
You're talking a lot about the restaurants where you go and dine, but there are other restaurants, right?
Yes.
Fast food is now slow food, and somewhere you just go and pick up, but wait time is forever. So generally speaking, do you think we have a challenge, and how do we fix it?
I'm talking about everywhere. I'm talking about the restaurants, the cafes, the hotel. It's the entire hospitality sector. I don't know, Neville, you've been having good experiences, but maybe because you're Neville. It comes back to, you know, who you are and how often you dine as well. It's predominantly in Kingston, though. I find, of course, in, you know, the hotel sector, it may not be as bad. What I find is, you know, it just goes down to some restaurants that have their niche core staff for years. You know, it takes a while to get them and then retain them.
We're almost out of time. Just like how you did not mention that burger place, I'm not asking you to mention this place, but have you ever been to somewhere that you just said, yes, this is what it is supposed to be?
Definitely.
More than one place?
Yes, there are more than one. No, it wasn't in Kingston.
Oh, wow, there's no one in Kingston?
There are definitely a few places in Kingston.
That
definitely.
you have gone to, and when you're done, you say, yes, man, tick,
yes,
tick, tick,
I'm
tick,
just
tick,
saying
tick,
that
tick, tick.
predominantly, unfortunately, there is a breakdown in service, predominantly, in the hospitality sector.
But you have been to places that
I
when you're done,
definitely have been.
it's just
I have my
tick.
spots that I'll go to that I enjoy all the time.
Brilliant.
During the break, they're going to become my spots too. You're going to have to tell me where that is.
So if you see me and Simone turn up, you know, it's your spot we're talking about, because we go out all the while. So we shall come and check you out. All right. Thank you.
You're
Good
welcome.
to see you, my friend.
CEO of Sugar Lifestyle, Gabrielle Burgess. We'll be right back. Oh, getting the details on Daily Harris's page. Jamaica Land, we love when we come back. Yay!
But
Come.
second edition of News in 5 first. Stay with us, please.